Hello everyone, my name is Holden Hardman, this is my lovely wife Jen, and today we're continuing our journey through The Mandalorian Season 3. Today we're watching Episode 7. You know, I've been doing my best to stay positive about the show. There's a lot about the show that I really like, but I think for where I'm at now, with only this episode and one more left to go in the season, this season just does not feel as good as Season 1 and 2 to me. I really like the main, or what I consider to be the main story of like Bo-Katan, and more about like Mandalore itself, but these like small deviations with like Lizzo and Jack Black just to have him there, Christopher Lloyd. Mandalorian's always had these like side quest missions that he's gone on, but some of these seem so like random, so kind of out of place. It's kind of affecting the whole thing for me. So I'm hoping that in these, because we only have 2 left, I'm hoping that these last 2 just really focus on like the Mandalorian, Bo, and like Mandalore, and hopefully some like the Mythosaur stuff really interests me, and I'm hoping that that all kind of comes back together. It might be like the saving grace of this season for me. I don't know how everyone else is feeling. I know I've seen some mixed stuff. We really try and like give a show its due diligence, and I feel like we've done that with Mandalorian. We praise it when we feel it deserves praise, and we kind of critique it when we feel it deserves critique, but that's just kind of where I'm at. That being said, I am excited to go into Episode 7. I hope that we get some fan service and some fun stuff there. How are you feeling going into Episode 7?
I think early on we figured out that it wasn't going to be as good as Season 1 and 2. That was something that was pretty immediate for me, at least. I loved Season 1 and Season 2 and was always very eager to get into the next episode. This season, how I feel about it is like, it's enjoyable, but it's so off tone as far as like overall compared to the other 2 seasons. It seems like they are lacking like direction as far as like where they want to go. I know they had the Bo-Katan stuff, which ironically, like I really love. I love the focus on Bo-Katan. That's different from the other 2 seasons that we watched, and I think that's a positive. But I think overall, it just seems like some of these episodes are really like misplaced. The Lizzo one in particular, like the episode itself, I was like, oh, okay, this is kind of fun, but it was strange.
Some people commented that one felt more of like a Clone Wars episode, and I was like,
that
is kind of like a Clone Wars episode.
But am I still enjoying it? Absolutely, because it has Mando in it, it has the child, and then like I said, my favorite thing is just the focus on Bo-Katan. But I'm just not liking it as much as I liked Season 1 and 2, and that's very just straightforward.
Yeah, but we'll see. We'll hopefully they'll give us some good stuff here. What I'm anticipating, because we kind of got this at the end of Season 2, is that they're gonna leave us on a big cliffhanger that the fans will really want to see. I'm almost willing to wager that Ahsoka will show up at either the end of this one or the end of the season to prime her Season 1. That's what I'm anticipating happening, just like Season 2 ended with Luke taking Grogu, you know, and that was like the highest high in Star Wars I've had in a while.
My biggest criticism is, and we have had this issue with other series, where they don't give themselves enough time at the end to really satisfy the audience as far as like wrapping up effectively. There's 2 episodes left. I'm just questioning like, I don't know, like what can they do to really fit that into 2 episodes where it makes the entire season like phenomenal. And overall, I just guess I feel like not a lot happened in this season. Season 1 and Season 2, I felt like it was very fulfilling, always a nail biter in one way or another. This one, I just feel like overall, like not a lot happened.
Yeah, I agree. Well, let's go ahead and get into it for now anyways, and I hope that we're pleasantly surprised. That's my anticipation. Fingers crossed. Star Wars content, I said I'm cautiously optimistic with everything that comes forward. But let's go ahead and get into it. Episode 7 of Season 3 of The Mandalorian.
Oh.
The atmosphere is breathable.
That's the other thing. I feel like they don't know what to do with Grogu anymore. He's really not a central figure in this whole season.
No, he's just kind of literally tagging along. Oh yeah, she fried his brain. I am liking though that we're getting to explore the planet a little more in detail.
Yeah, it looks like something out of Blade Runner.
What?
This scene looks like something out of Blade Runner.
What's that?
It's a movie. Well, we'll probably watch it at some point.
TK2755.
TK 101, home of the country's best rock music.
That was so random.
Well, she said TK, whatever.
Yeah,
Okay.
And make it quick, as I am short on time.
Oh!
He is alive.
Pirates have run into trouble on Navarro. Magistrate Cargo was aided by Mandalorians.
Which Mandalorians?
All I see is Gus.
Those 2 factions are sworn enemies.
Which is why I contacted you with haste.
I love that we're seeing him again.
Yeah. I feared he wasn't dead. Oh, that's a
Oh,
nice.
I love it.
That's a pretty shot.
Oh, I love his outfit.
Yeah, it looks good.
You would look good in that.
Thanks, babe.
Your hit and run operations are gaining too much notice.
There are citizens loyal to the Empire on every planet.
Grand Admiral Thrawn's return.
Oh.
Herald in the reemergence of our military. Enough time to deliver on Project Necromancer.
Yeah, we only got the back of his head in the Ahsoka trailer.
Grand Admiral Thrawn is missing from your delegation. Captain, secrets are my stock in trade. Perhaps it's time we look to new leadership.
What has become of Dr. Pershing?
Captured by the New Republic. His research is lost. For now. The creation of clones is your obsession, not mine.
You already received your request. 3 Praetorian guards.
And he thinks I'm being the flashy one. And what is your security concern?
Mandalorians. They are preparing to retake their home world of Mandalore.
You'll have your reinforcements. And your guard.
Long live the Empire!
Long live the Empire.
Yeah.
No, they're really not good. Okay, this
I
is.
think they're kind of cool.
Huh? No, the Empire?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I mean, they're not. Like, I wouldn't want to live under their
Are they
rule.
like decent people? No.
It's like,
but
it's like being like, well, the Nazis had cool looking uniforms, but they're still freaking Nazis. I'm not saying they have cool. Oh, they're gonna cancel me for that one. This episode already is like more engaging.
yeah, for sure. He just can't keep his city safe.
I know.
First, that's a light cruiser, and second, it's not Imperial. Those, my friend, are Mandalorian privateers.
Nice.
They're our welcome guests. Come.
I hope these two groups get along. They've never met.
It's like the Calvinists and the Catholics having to get together. That takes them right off.
It's awkward, it's awkward, it's awkward.
Welcome, fellow Mandalorians. Let us prepare a feast for our guests.
All right, Bo. Hopefully you can unite these guys.
That's quite a fleet you've assembled. That's all the way from Coruscant.
It looks like one of those twist cap fruit drinks you used to get when you finished your soccer games. You know what I'm talking about? You know. There he is, coming on back.
Aw.
What did you do to IG-11?
The pilot provides cognition.
Yes.
Oh.
Bad baby. No, it's crazy.
Well,
Bad baby. Oh.
they do
It's
not.
like trying to fit Boston into a car seat.
Maybe when he's older.
No.
You mean no?
No.
Get him out of there.
No.
No, at least let him try it
That's
out.
Falcon, it really is.
It's like those dog buttons on TikTok where you can teach your dog to push the button for what they want. Oh gosh.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Oh gosh.
No.
Oh gosh, this is me every morning. There's you. No more cereal.
I didn't say that. So you have whatever you want.
Hey, Grogu. No. Give it. No. Grogu, give it back. This isn't working for me.
I was wondering what they were going to be having.
So they're having
I still can't tell.
dragon.
This isn't going so well.
Mandalorians. Even though the planet is not cursed, there are still dangers. I'm proposing that we leave Navarro and move the fleet into orbit above Mandalore. I need volunteers from both tribes.
I will go. Grogu as well.
He just wants to stay and eat.
I will go.
I will go.
I will go.
I'm Spartacus.
I will go.
And my axe.
Go.
I will go as well.
Looks really good.
they're ready.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Somewhere below is where our ancient capital once stood. We'll survey the surface until we find the forge and create a safety zone.
See Grogu operating that robot.
Good for him, though. It makes him more of like a team member.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty little shot there.
There, on the horizon, flanking left.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's like a pirate ship on land.
You wear the crest of the Night Owls.
I should hope so.
They're survivors?
I guess so.
Is that the voice of Lady Bo-Katan Kryze?
We have failed you, but our blasters remain in your service.
Aww.
Too many things are going well for her.
Took no prisoners. They bombed every surface twice over.
I did surrender.
Aw.
I met with Moff Gideon. All remaining cities and Mandalorian lives were to be spared. That is how Moff Gideon came to possess the Darksaber. And then he betrayed me, and we were helpless to resist the purge of Mandalore.
Were you Death Watch?
Death Watch exists no longer.
Our people have suffered time and again. It is always our own division that destroys us.
We were taught that everyone but us had forsaken the way, that you were selfish and uncaring.
I was selfish. And this is what it wrought.
We'll rebuild it. Isn't that our history?
I don't know if I can keep everyone together.
I only know of this weapon what you taught me. It means nothing to me or my people. What means more to me is honor and character. These are the reasons I serve you, Lady Kryze.
Aww.
Your song is not yet written.
These here are too weak to continue. We must return to the gauntlet, and I will ferry them back to the fleet in the morning.
Those of you who are well enough can join us in the search for the Great Forge.
We can bring you there.
Oh, nice.
That would be helpful.
To the forge!
There's freaking Grogu.
Can't move an enforcer like that.
It's a flank job, and you're about to submit. The enforcer moves like a wing guard when it's flanking.
These primitives, man.
This is us playing any game.
Yeah, I try to stick to the rules. You make up your own. I agree.
I was going to say the same thing about you.
Serious?
Really,
And I would be right and you would be wrong.
Interesting. I always refer to the rule book, and there you are, like, no, I'm pretty sure that's not
Your rule book is incorrect, though.
the one that came with the.
No, the one you made up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Maybe that is us. If you try to
Definitely.
mortgage a property back to the bank, you also owe 10%. Parking space is just an empty spot. You're not supposed to put money in it.
Oh, no.
You can't build houses unless you have a full monopoly. Oh, Grogu.
Oh.
No.
Oh. Good for him.
Didn't learn that from me.
It's like, I would have killed the other guy.
Prepare to receive rescued survivors in need of medical attention.
Copy, Gauntlet.
There! On the starboard bow!
Oh.
Oh. Oh, gosh.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, man.
We're not far. We need to go further down.
This is what's left of the Great Forge.
You lived here?
We all did.
We never left. Some tried to explore below, but none survived.
Jetpacks.
Oh,
Oh, that's Moff Gideon's
Yeah.
little...
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, let's get some more. Grogu needs some sort of defense or something
Yeah.
in front of him, glass or something.
Can make a run for the fleet and get us reinforcements! No, it's too far. I can make it.
I'll lay down cover.
Yeah, there you go. We got our heavy.
Oh. Oh, no. Ooh.
There you go.
You gotta keep up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Grogu.
Is it a trap?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It's a trap.
What is this
These.
place?
It's an ambush.
Literally a trap.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, Grogu.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh.
Disarm him.
They cut his arms off. Look at his helmet.
Yeah. It's like Darth Vader 2.0.
Thank you for gathering the Mandalorians into one place. Mandalore will live on in me. Dark trooper suit, forged from Beskar.
Oof.
It has me in it. I will create an army that will bring order to the galaxy. Activate the interceptors and bomb.
Oh.
No!
Oh my gosh.
The purge of Mandalore will be complete. Take him to the debriefing room.
I should have killed you when I had the chance.
Probably.
We have to stop meeting like this.
I'll make sure of it.
Surrender the Darksaber
She probably
and
cut
tell
that
these
glass.
people that this planet is mine.
This is the way.
Yeah.
Good for
Yeah.
her.
That's not made out of Beskar, is it? It's a thick door.
I'll cover the rear.
Yeah, we got the tank up front. Is it fair for him to get all the experience points, though? You know?
Oh gosh, are they gonna take him out?
I mean, he has no clearing.
We're not leaving you behind!
Oh, I liked him.
Paz.
This is the way.
Oh, that bums me out. I liked him a lot.
I like the detail of it being red hot at the end. To get a cooldown.
Oh man.
Switch to your secondary.
Slid him off.
Brutal. No handrails. Well, hurry up, my guy. You could probably get out.
Oh no.
Oh, these guys. Oh. Yeah.
No, I can't watch
Oh.
this. Oh my gosh.
Oh. 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 That was brutal.
That's not right.
He took out so many of them, too. Wow. All right. All right, just finished this episode of Mandalorian. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I want to see.
for sure.
I don't know how you could compare this episode to like episode 6 and look at the stark difference and be like, they're not equal. Like, they're not even close to being equal. Granted, this episode looks like they put like a lot more money into just like the scene, the sets, the special effects, all of that for sure. But there's definitely like a quality difference in some of these episodes. All that to say, this is what I want, man. I love this episode. This was absolutely fantastic. I still don't think they really know what they're doing with Grogu. I think putting him in the robot's body is just a way to kind of be like, see, he's doing stuff, he's around. But I still don't think, like, as far as the story is going, he doesn't really serve much of a purpose. But I loved all of this. I love the two groups of Mandalore kind of coming together, fighting amongst themselves a little bit, bickering like children do. trying to find the forge and then being overrun. Moff Gideon was there. He was awesome. The beginning, they gave us a lot of, they gave us that story. We got to see Moff Gideon. We got to see the Imperials. They're discussing how they want to handle this stuff, how they can rise again to power. This was fantastic. I love this episode. Thank you for giving, like, this is what I want. Just a good Mandalorian episode. Anyway, what did you think of this one?
I thought this was a really important episode. You know, we had the moment that we've been waiting for as far as the two Mandalorian groups coming together, seeing that play out. You know, for a while there, it seemed like they were gonna be able to come together without any fight or tension, but they had a little bit of a scuffle there. Fine, they moved past it. It was all good. And then Moff Gideon, who I was really excited to see again. Seeing Bo-Katan lead the way, great.
Yeah.
You know, because she's obviously very intelligent, very capable. I think it was a special moment when Din Djarin was basically explaining his loyalty to her.
Yeah, that was good.
Attesting to his loyalty to her. And I thought that was great. I think she deserves that. She deserves that glory because she's doing a great job. Even in a situation like this, where it was a trap, which was brilliant, by the way. By far, though, the hardest part about this episode was watching Paz. Like, I loved him so much. He was such a strong character, not just physically, but very opinionated, headstrong, and truly like a leader in his own right.
Yeah.
And so to see him really fall, but also take out so many, I think is just a testament to his character. And they really gave that moment, let that like moment play out, where you think that he's gonna make it, and then once those doors shut, you just know that it's done. Grogu, I agree, it seems like he's more just a backseat passenger in this season, but I love seeing him in any form, any capacity. Give me Grogu. I just love seeing him. It's killing me that Din Djarin was captured. Like, that scares me for him. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I think this was probably my favorite episode so far for obvious reasons. I feel like they've been wanting to unleash that like action. Definitely did it in this episode.
Yeah,
so.
This one was just better written. Like in the first couple episodes, it would be they're around, and then something, and then a dinosaur would show up and they had to fight. You know, there were just like inconsequential events that were just like happening that the characters had to respond to just because we needed a sequence. This one, it was like they go to Mandalore, therefore they run into other Mandalorians. Those Mandalorians lead the way to the forge, therefore Moff Gideon is there to defend it. Moff Gideon's there to defend it, therefore he had a plan and a trap. Like everything like makes a logical step, which gives us stakes. I feel like we haven't had any real like stakes in this whole season, and we finally are getting that. We're seeing actual consequences. Paz Vizsla's getting killed. We're seeing character growth and development. Bo-Katan previously surrendered to Moff Gideon in the hopes, albeit in the hopes of trying to protect Mandalore. She was betrayed. She had the opportunity again to go ahead and surrender. No, and then she's cutting through and making do. So all of that is great. I don't know. I just don't know why each episode doesn't have to be as grand as this. But I don't know why. I can't believe like the episode prior to this with Lizzo, Jack Black, and all that, and their little whatever they were doing, is like is the episode prior to this one. It seems so disconnected. I don't know what happened with that. As far as Grogu goes, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm sure you will in the comments, I believe Jon Favreau did not want to bring Grogu back, at least yet, because he had just given him off to Luke. So that was the big like emotional moment of the end of season 2.
Right.
Din Djarin gives Grogu to Luke to be trained to become a Jedi. And I'm not saying that they wouldn't ever bring him back. I think they probably would, but I don't know if it was Kathleen Kennedy or somebody else who was like, no, he needs to be there. And so it kind of erased the emotional moment of season 2 because Grogu's just back. And to make it worse, he's back and he's not really doing anything. No, they don't know what to do with him. And I think that there was a big problem that Jon Favreau had with that because he's like, this, basically just what I said. Anyway, but I love this episode. This was great.
I think, but for a lot of people, besides obviously the Mandalorian himself, Grogu is such a staple so to go that long without having him in it, I think would split the audience as far as like wanting to see him.
I'm sure that was,
even if the reasoning made sense.
Yeah, I'm sure that was the argument that they had made. I think as far as storytelling goes, like an actual story, having him stay with Luke for some period of time would have been the better choice, but I feel like this is like a corporate decision. Well, no, we want to make sure that we have the fans that want to see him there. We sell a lot of Grogu toys, you know. That's the vibe I get from that. But overall, I love this episode. Cautiously optimistic about episode 8. I think it's a great setup, and I just hate that we had to go through 80% of this season before we got to some like real good storytelling, stakes, and all that.
Yeah, and one thing in particular I noticed with this episode, whether it was CGI or sets, it all looked really good.
It looked great.
I think they did a great job with this episode. I do wish that there would have been more episodes like this, kind of what Holden said, not as big, but just as immersive as this one was.
Yeah, just quality. I think the writing just hasn't been really great across the board here. This was a good one. We'll see if my prediction of Ahsoka showing up in episode 8 comes true or not, and to kind of prime the audience for the Ahsoka show. But either way, I'm cautiously optimistic. I love this episode, and I hope that they give us a good season finale. It might save my opinion of the season. But that's it for now, guys. We'd love to know some of your thoughts down in the comments below, so comment down below. We'll check those out. If you did enjoy this video, leave it a like. It does help the channel out a bit. Subscribe to be notified when we post the season finale. Check out Patreon. You can watch these videos before anyone else without ads until I publish them, and you can watch the full-length reaction of every episode we've done in season 3 over there on Patreon as well. But for now, that is it. Jen and I appreciate you watching. We'll catch you in the next video. Take care.